because I'm proud to say that the ones that do the work, they get the results and their testimonials, and they absolutely crushing it. Some people have a podcast that's bigger than our podcast after they learn how to podcast through us. But some people, unfortunately, like I said, they do not understand the amount of work that goes into building a business. And so they
Yeah.
will buy the program, let's say, and then they won't show up to the coaching calls. They will, and when they show up, it's always the same crap over and over again, where they'll tell you, well, yeah, it's the same questions. And I'm like, we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Right. So to me, that's getting to the point where I will outgrow this too. And because I am very comfortable, like outgrow like the idea of working with people that are not serious. And so because I want to have a bigger impact, what I've been doing is, like I said, I used to be a DJ in Toronto for 10 years. And then I stopped to do business. And I wrote a letter, and it's in my wallet actually, that I said, I will get back to you, talking to the music. I will get back to you once I will be back, like once I will have the business that I need to create. And so coincidentally, this was December 2024. I decided to open this letter that I wrote, and I wrote it in December 14th, 2014, that I
Yeah.
officially, because obviously I overlapped from 2010 to 2014. I would still do some shows. I'll dabble with software at home. But in 2014, I decided that's it for good for now. I sold all my equipment. And I said, absolutely nothing until. And so right now I am working on a project for the Remote CEO show, where I'll be turning my podcast, which is a normal podcast, literally like this one, into a music slash business slash personal growth platform, not platform, but like show where people are going to come for a lot of fun content, where it's groovy, it mixes a lot of like images as well. So the podcast is actually going to be a video podcast, and it's going to be primarily 30-second shorts. It's something that we've never done before, and it's never really done before either. And so if I explain it to you this way, you're like, how do you do that? Well, we really use like music as the background, and then I create scripts as a author myself. I love to write, and so I write all these like 6 to 7 line paragraphs that I pretty much act, and they're all personal growth, business,